Alright, good morning guys. Well, we are going to try to see how this storm is doing. That storm is pretty much passed through, but it's not looking too bad between here and just east of Dallas, but Dallas looks like a complete mess. Even stretching outside of Dallas a little bit, so I don't know if they're still covered in ice there or what, but we'll see. But all I know is I have a delivery I gotta make tonight. All the ice on the trees. It's pretty, but I don't like it slowing me down. A little bumpy.
see if you got your fire shot there. Maybe drove down the highway up there. Actually, this one was in front of it, hit slamming on brakes. I said, what in the world? And the sickness went up. Had to come through them. Yeah, I got the brakes forward, put the whole ass in it. Well, a lot of roads ain't real dry, but they might get racy again. There's a willow at the bridge. So what he's doing over here, he's getting a big swing up, Kyle. Well, no clearance going on. I think he'll be moving. He's going to come down again. Southbound, around here southbound, anybody know? I don't know, but it looked like I see some flashing light in the left lane. There's a few cars there in the ground here, but that's probably having that deal, who knows? That's what the blue lights are coming south, coming to Bone East 44 in the left lane. Cutting over to the shoulder now. I see some disco lights behind there. Those lanes open going southbound or just one? Yeah, we got a car coming up on the right shoulder here, so it must be an accident. Yeah, we all go back to big line, we can see the blue lights up here on the left lane. Yeah, I see that. I see an accident. Got off the ramp. I thought we got off the exit there.
Ooh, he got lucky. He stopped just before him going over that embankment. This bridge looks like an open crack.
Don't look, have the line on your respect the weather.
Wow.
That's right. You know, damn well. When they go to bad positions.
Yeah, that was crazy. That car hauler on its side. Man. I mean, look at the trees. There's so much ice on the trees, they're buckled. Look at that. Look like giant spiders on the side of the highway. Shut up, CB, damn. Yeah, I've already been talking to the broker about possibly rescheduling this load. He said a lot of places down there in Dallas right now are completely shut down. And he said that McLean, because of the circumstances, they're open, but because of the circumstances, they would more than likely understand if I want to reschedule, because I'm sure not making good time right now between the accidents on the road that are holding everybody up and just having to go slow because of road conditions in general. I'm not making very good time. And like I said in the last video, I don't want to put this truck in the ditch. I don't know why my darn phone mount isn't staying on the windshield, but whatever. Whew. Boy, them trees were way down. Wow, that was insane. Look at those trees. Unreal. The power of ice. Wow. Up here to TA off of 40. It's getting a little warmer out, but it's still a mess in Dallas. I've already told the broker I'll probably have to reschedule it for tomorrow. Hopefully they'll do it for tomorrow. It's just too risky to go into Dallas right now, today. It's a mess. So, we'll have to see, I guess. That is beautiful. All that ice on the trees. I love it. I wish I was at home looking at it, but I love it. That new skirt still on strong. Good deal. All right, now let's go ahead and get on out of here, I guess. All right, guys, let's get on out of here. Yeah, like I was saying, I talked to the broker. He said a lot of places down there in that area are shut down completely. Now McLean is open, but I guess they're supposedly being understanding for drivers that can't make it in for today's appointments. Time is not on my side, and I'm still going to get as far that way as I can. Especially that way in case they take me in the morning, which I asked the broker. I said, hey, you know, if possible, if they reschedule. That's a wide turn there, buddy. Where are you going? Are we in England now? What are you doing there, bud? Don't mind me. It's not like I have the right of way. It's not like you were the one that was turning. I swear, when you're a truck driver, you get many, many, many pet peeves. I asked the broker if they give him an option to make the appointment as late as possible tomorrow, because by tomorrow late morning or so, temps are supposed to climb up into the upper 40s, low 50s. So everything that's going on down there right now should be cleared up. It won't be necessarily if they give me like a 7 a.m. appointment or something, you know. So we'll just have to see. And there's more craters in this parking lot than there is on the moon. I'm sure a lot of you probably know what the TA is I'm at. Heth, Arkansas. This whole parking lot right here is reserved parking. Like, they just have a sign when you enter the parking lot that says, well, it should say watch out for traders, but it says reserved parking, just for the entire lot. Reserved parking. What's your guys' take on reserved parking? I'm not against it. I just kind of feel like it's, some of these truck stops have too much of it. You know? But there are times when I do use it, so I cannot badmouth it too much. But you know, like say I'm going to a busy area, metropolitan area or something, and I'm, you know, and I want to be able to be so close to the delivery that I don't have to, well, that I don't have very far to go when I, you know, get up in the morning. So yeah, in cases like that, if there's like a flying J or something at the exit that I'm getting off at for my delivery, I'll reserve a spot just so I can get as close to the place as I can. Assuming that place doesn't let me park on their property, which a lot of places don't these days. But yeah, like I said, I'm not completely against reserve parking. I just feel like some of these truck stops take advantage of it a little bit too much. Now what I don't like though are the truck stops that are like really ratty, run down truck stops, and they don't ever put any money or time into cleaning it or, you know, repairing the parking lot or anything. But yet you've got to pay just to park there, period. You know, it's like $15, $20 sometimes a night just to park on the property. Doesn't matter. There is no, and it's not even to reserve it. You just get there, and you got to pay to park. But then you go into the place, and it's just run down like crazy. And it's like, well, where the heck are they putting the money at that you're giving them every night? Doesn't make any sense. If I'm going to pay for parking at a place like that, they need to have adequate facilities. But that's just me. Here we go. Look at the ice on those trees on the side of that river. Pretty. Very pretty. There's a pretty bad accident up here. The truck is in the median against the wire guardrail there. It's caused about a 25-mile backup, 20 or 25-mile backup. So we're going to get off here and go down to 70 to Route 70. And that'll just run parallel with 40, and then once I get around everything, I'll come back up. Yeah, it really, not only is it a good idea to keep your CB on out here, but with today's technology, it really does behoove you to look at Google Maps from time to time, because the CB only has such a far reach, you know what I mean? So you can look at Google Maps and look what's going on 30 miles ahead of you, and preemptively plan your next move in case, you know, you see that there's an accident, a road closure. The only risk I take here is the roads may not be as good. Weigh the risk, you know, but it should be alright, I hope. Coming out in front of me here. Alright.
What's going on the westbound side over here? Westbound, there's a truck hooking up to it right now at the 207. You're backed up all the way about the 220.
Oh, so it's 207, I guess. I thought they said it was the 197. Alright, so not quite 25 miles, but about 18 miles, something like that. But now I don't know what the holdup is here. I just want to get through it.
Westbound, check your brakes.
Alright, come on. What in the world is the whole... Why are we just sitting there? I can see past the trucks, and it's an open shop. There's like 3 trucks up here. I guess maybe they're waiting for space to turn left up here at this Mapco. I don't really know.
Yeah, I appreciate it. What's going on in the westbound?
Alright, now trucks are starting to go around whoever's blocking the road, so that's good.
Everybody going around this shit, getting off on 221 there. I just got off. Yeah, that's good. 10-4.
I'm gonna give it a try myself.
How far is the back up? All the way down to 208 or some shit.
You the Maverick?
Nah, I'm behind him. Get the slippers in now, too. He's selling pussy at the road, Ranger. Pussy being sold at the road, Ranger. Bring him over a hot dinner for $1. No, they got a special running today because of the traffic there. Oh, yeah, boy.
2 for 1.
Yes, sir, 2 for 1 is what they say. Well, the good thing about it is we stop, you know, you ain't we'll be all right. Well, that's it, they take drag trucks, they'll come out to the big road where you stop there.
This road doesn't seem slick, so I'm not sure what that Toyota pickup is doing.
Just populated, okay.
I guess I'm not over 64,000. That's a good thing. Coming around, you flatbed. That dick.
Look at the branches. What the ice has done to these branches here. Breaking them all off.
What's your bill waiting to get on the fuel line?
Yeah, the lake number 3 had a broken hose on it. That fourth one on the right there might be useful. You got a marshal coming your way, then don't go right.
It's a fair point when you come across tracks like that right next to a stop sign. Always be 100% certain that you've got space to clear those tracks. Always, you never, ever want to stop with a single inch of your truck on the tracks. It could be a bad day. I've seen it happen. Oh, man. Look at that. Yeah, this is a pretty serious ice storm. Look at that tree. Wow. Alrighty. Wow, man. Well, we'll see what else come across on our route. Sure is pretty though. Another tree in the road up here. Wow. somewhere. That's why I've always got to be on top of your game in these situations. Really can't get over the sheer beauty. I love the way it looks when you got all that ice on the trees and everything. It sure is a menace, but it makes for a hell of a landscaping. Also, make sure you don't block these intersections. You never know when an emergency vehicle wants to get through. Branches that have come down. Look at that tree on the left. The whole top half of the tree's gone. Wow. They got some massive, massive ice here. Similar to the kind of damage I've seen after tornadoes. Small tornadoes, but still. These tree branches are low. Yeah, I don't like this road a whole lot. Terrible, terrible highway. Really, really, really bad. Let's see. It's all rutted up, so if you get your steer tire or something in one of those ruts, it yanks you into that direction, or you almost got to straddle the center line just to avoid that. Branches are right now. Until I get back on the interstate. I gotta straddle the center here sometimes just to be able to clear the branches because they got so much weight on them from the ice. Luckily, the road doesn't seem very slick, but hard to say for sure. Yeah, see, look at that right there on the left. Look how much that's coming out here. Man. River, I guess that's how you pronounce that. Oh, this is much better.
Knock that ice off the side of your trailer before you start driving. Good luck with that, right? From the right to the left, left to the right, back to the left. I'm just gonna stay in this half lane and I'll let you know when I get there. And I'm just gonna drive in the damn grays. That's right. Talk about the westbound.
Well, I was hoping so, because we were just barely moving, so I didn't know, sure. I heard somebody a while ago say eastbound, and I was wondering, because it looked like they was moving pretty good.
It's probably one of the people that drive really slow for no fucking reason. The damn trees down here can't handle the ice. They're not as strong as the ones up north.
This is what it's like when a bunch of city people start trying to drive truck.
Exactly. Fucking up my damn timetable. It's in the right lane. Damn time somebody come over to the right fucking lane. I know you.
So in other words, you're saying it's on the south side.
Well, about to get in the damn right lane.
Do we need the right lane or the left lane?
It's the right lane there, right lane.
Everyone that's down is people that don't answer me. Do we need the left lane or the right lane?
You're saying the left lane is the one with the tree in it, driver.
So the left lane's the one with the tree in it.
All right.
Keep hearing conflicting answers if we need the right lane or the left lane. I think they said the left lane is the one with the tree in it, so I might have to move.
Does anybody know what this is actually?
Yeah, I'm not making good time today. Not at all. I'm not even to Little Rock yet.
Yeah, it's just fucking goddamn Arkansas. Nobody knows how to fucking drive.
So what was the wait for? Alrighty.
Somebody must have been taking photos of birds they liked or something. I have no fucking idea.
Poor guy, I heard her driving fucking Canada in this shit.
I'm close to parking it. This is just ridiculous. We're not making any headway. Check out that tree branch.
They're all of a sudden they come speed up.
I am really close to parking it at the next truck stop if there's space. It's just a waste of time right now. Yeah, there's a pickup there on the left.
Same thing, too,
Maybe he's going down clearing some of the branches. I don't know.
I ain't saying it yet. Eastbound before you get to the 196, you got a tree that's broken right on the power line, sticking out about 3 foot into the right lane.
Everybody just driving way too slow. Just getting in the way. Ain't no way I'm gonna make it there tonight.
That's 196. The road yet.
So they're really close to
There
this
he
part.
is. I think that's why everybody's slowing down. Just the little branches.
Yeah, that was me.
You just cannot make any headway on a day like today.
We are so kind of you to do, at least do the damn speed limit.
So yeah, story of my day. We are about half a mile away from where I'm delivering. And we got this train just stopped along the road. And I've driven this far. If I'm late because of this crap, well, I'm not going to really do anything because there's not going to really be anything I can do. But if this makes me late, then my lord, after all what I just drove through, this is going to be insane. Wonderful. Yeah. Maybe they're clearing the road now. And I get it. They got their job to do just like we do. And why are you... You're one car away from clearing the crossing. Come on, man. Now, this isn't a very busy street right here. So, what they should do is pull up a little. They're one car away. What they should do is pull up a little bit. They've got the conductor back here, the guy back here with the radio to tell them where they're at. They should, they can be in communication, be like, hey, pull up a little bit. I know it's a little easier said than done, but do something to alleviate some of these cars that are waiting in line. I mean, really, if this, after driving through all that ice I drove through today, all of the downed trees, all of that stuff, if this is what makes me late, oh my gosh. Just, I can't. Woo! A mile away from my delivery. And I just drove 640 miles. Unbelievable. Can't make this stuff up, folks. Alright, I think we're done. Alright, we should be able to go now. Yay! And I don't mean to complain a lot, but isn't this what they pay the person in the guardhouse to do? To fill this exact paper out? But yeah, she gave it to me and made me go somewhere else in the truck and fill it out just to walk it back up to the guard shack. But isn't this what they get paid to do? I'm just confused about why they're here at this point. Anyway, all right, guys, to go ahead and end the night. This is going to be a really long video, I got a feeling. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it all as one or if I'm going to break it up into a couple videos. Maybe I'll make one video of just me driving through the broke down trees covered in ice and on a 2-lane road. I don't know. That's like 20 minutes right there alone. So anyways, yeah, just to go ahead and finish off the night, I'm here getting unloaded. You know, like I told you earlier in the day, I had talked to the broker, and the broker's Coyote. And, you know, normally I don't have a whole lot of issues with Coyote. And we have one person, you know, that we have a one person there that we deal with, a broker there we deal with. And he's always pretty helpful. But then today, I told him earlier that there was a chance because of the weather, and at the time, Dallas was completely covered in ice and whatnot, and places were closing down, and it was a mess. And it was kind of a mess where I was. And I called the broker and I told him, I said, you know, do you know even what's going on at McLean and Dallas and Fort Worth? Are they open? What's going on? And he said that a lot of the lanes that he deals with in this area, places were closed today and tomorrow. But he called McLean and they were open. And I said, okay. I said, well, what if, you know, if I'm not able to get there on time because of slow traffic and weather conditions and things like that, what's their reschedule policy? And he told me, you know, he went ahead and texted somebody to go ahead and try to reschedule, because I told him to be safe, I wasn't quite sure if the weather was going to continue on the path that it was on, and I had already been through what I had been through, all the detour for an accident, and then the traffic backups one after the other. I'm like, there's no way I'm going to make this drive before they close and before I'm out of hours. Well, before my appointment, my appointment time, I mean, or my hours are up. So I went ahead and called him. I said, hey, go ahead and try to reschedule, see what you can do about it, see if they can reschedule for tomorrow night. So he sent somebody a text, and that was about 9:30 or 10 o'clock in the morning, Central Time. So I didn't hear anything from him. And by about 1 p.m., I'm looking at Google again, looking to see what the roads are looking like more west, around Texarkana and around Dallas and things like that. And they're green. The roads look good. There's no more backups. No more slow traffic. And my hours were going to allow me to get here by my appointment time and then some. So I'm like, you know what? Let me call them. Hopefully they haven't changed the appointment time yet. So I called him, and I called him, and I called him. He never answered the phone. He never told me what he found out about the reschedule, if they'd even successfully rescheduled it yet. Nothing. Didn't say anything. No email to me, no nothing. I even looked in the app to see if maybe they changed the time on the app without telling me, and they didn't. It was still the same time. So I tried calling him for like 3 hours straight. He never answered. So I tried emailing him. It sent me back an automatic response saying he was out of the office till tomorrow. So it said if you want some help, contact, email this person. So I emailed this person, and then I got another thing from that person, automatic reply from that person saying I'm out of the office. And I'm like, it's ridiculous, so I'm like, all right, I'll just go ahead and just drive on in, and we'll just take our chances. So I get here and I go check into the guardhouse, and she gives me her job to do. Well, I don't know what they did, but she gave me her job, and so anyway, I go park the truck and I look at the app, and the app was showing that they rescheduled this for Sunday night, and it's right now Thursday. Yeah, I'm like, oh man, come on, please tell me they'll still take me today here. Sure enough, 5 minutes later, I was actually walking up to the guard shack from the truck. I was gonna ask her, you know, what was gonna go on, if they would still take me today. And halfway up to the guardhouse, I got a phone call, and it was the guardhouse telling me to go to door 102. So here I am in door 102, getting unloaded, and then tomorrow I'm going to bring this trailer to the yard and drop it. And I haven't had any luck with a power only, so I don't know. I'll still look tomorrow. I bid on a couple with JB Hunt, a couple of their power onlys, and I wasn't trying to get that much more than they were asking for them, but the way fuel prices are right now, you can't. $2 a mile anymore isn't good. It just isn't. Even if you're pulling somebody else's trailer, $2 a mile right now is crap with these fuel rates. And so I was trying to get closer to 3. I think I was like, where I was at was about 280. Still low in my opinion, but I'm like, it's their trailer, not mine. I'll just go ahead and deal with it if they take it. Well, right after I put that bid in, somebody else came in and snagged it for the price they were trying to push it for. I don't know. When you got drivers like that are taking loads for hardly anything when you compare it with the prices of fuel is right now, you've really got to step up the game. You've got to. I know another YouTuber says this all the time, but he's right. You know, it's just trucking. Know your worth. You've got to know your worth. You've got to understand that when fuel prices are where they are right now, I mean, holy cow, over $4 a gallon, and they're only going to go up after what recent events have happened with Ukraine. We could see $6 a gallon. I'm guessing. I would be not surprised if we saw 6, maybe even 6.5 to 7 a gallon. We have to be getting compensated for that. $2 a mile just ain't cutting it anymore with these kind of fuel rates. It just isn't. I mean, I know you can say, oh, well, I get 8 miles to a gallon. Good for you, but it's still terrible rates for the kind of these are unprecedented fuel rates right now. I mean, we have to get paid better for this stuff, you know. Like I said, I felt like the bid that I put in was low, and it was closer to $3 a gallon or $3 a mile. But anyways, guys, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. Like, this is probably gonna be a super long video. I apologize if you watched through this whole thing. Hey man, more power to you. But I'm gonna probably go ahead and go on to bed. I'm tired while they unload me. They've been working on me now. And then, like I said, once they get unloaded here, I'm just gonna go to the yard at PDP and go to bed. And I'm only about 30 miles away from there. So we'll go there, go to bed. But y'all have it going out there. I really hope you guys stay safe. I hope you're real safe during the storm. These storms, plural. I know there's another one. It might be the same one. I don't think it really traveled that fast, but it could be up there in the northeast. We got some crazy snow going on up there, I guess. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, y'all have it going out there. Be safe. And don't forget to survive to thrive. Like I said, if you can survive these times, you'll thrive during the good times. And I don't know when the good times are going to come. But if you can keep surviving right now, when the good times do come, you are going to thrive. I'm just saying. So we'll talk at you guys later. I'm tired. We'll talk at you guys later. It's been a long day. Be safe. It's been a really long day. See you later, guys. Take care.